off.
How about you, T?
I think the draw pick is to win the lane today.
Taiga is going to go rush B strategy. It's not going to work out for him. However, does get a toss back, though, before he goes, and that should allow at least for a trade, but Peksu.
They're doing really well. Taiga particularly just been doing a great job of setting the tempo, and I think they just saw it. So Era's going to come and try to punish this. They do get a lucky shot this time. The Avalanche will not stop a rolling Pango. Taiga, oh no, he hit the corner! Oh, the corner of death! Of the bane of every Pango's existence, these magical corners that happen in each staircase. And actually they're gonna get a counter kill perhaps on Era. They do have Laguna Blade, but they don't want to use it. Marksmanship proc is gonna do the trick, and Era will fall. miCKe, he's not taking the right way home. In fact, miCKe is in trouble now, and they're trying to harass him and finish him with just one.
Boxi's coming in with a link right now to possibly push Lightning.
Not a bad time. Go for the Assassin. iSpot's actually in the ready as well. iSpot is dead, or the Assassin is dead rather. And the Drow's been disarmed. miCKe's trying to get away. In fact, sees the opportunity to fight again. Xibbe, there's no corners this time, so he actually gets stopped with the Smart Art, and Boxi will be cooked here. As a little bit of a tribute to our British man.
Boxi's on station again with this Blink Dagger. He'll be looking for another kill. In fact, he's just walking right up to the high ground. Hopefully, at least we have Era in position. He's going to sacrifice himself to make sure they get a stun, possibly even a kill on the box. Ice Blast now comes to find him. And the Laguna Blade to secure the kill. Taiga as well, closing the door from behind with the Avalanche. Ultimately,
the correction or the choice. Peksu could be in trouble, does have a spike Carpus, but that's not enough levels for Peksu to survive, I don't think. The Kobe not even going to trigger. Boxi even considering going for the Dusa, but Xibbe and the Rolling Thunder, and yet again he hits the corner of the Roshan, but it's going to be fine. Boxi's still dead. Taiga coming in though, hoping to finish off Supream. There's the Avalanche. Wants to trigger the Kobe though, so not going to toss him. Supream will be frozen solid. They fight the Dusa, but she has to use the Stone Gaze herself. And now, in comes Xibbe, disarming the poor Drow Ranger. It seems like miCKe just retreat iNSaNiA as well with a TP. He's not going to complete it in time. Too much damage, and Liquid is now being routed back home. miCKe could be in trouble. He has no TP himself. Mystic Snake will slow him down. Has the infused range up for Xibbe is very close by. Even the Cookie to get closer to miCKe.
There's no Rolling Thunder. They know there's no kisses. Oh, there's actually Rolling Thunder, but there's no kisses, and now they want to go for a quick kill into Peksu. Managed to find a stun. Add a little like the post guard here, right? Just sailing on over to you and getting the core staff, and maybe even going for a couple of kills. Peksu's reeled on fast from the Spike Carapace, but unfortunately the Sun's not going to last long enough to hold down Boxi for too long. The immediate smoke play, however, out from Liquid is maybe they're going to look for a Roche. Maybe they look for a +1 here, but Chicken Fighters in position, ready to break smokes on the high ground, as they've already done so to qojqva. With those still trying to sneak around. Still regenerating up there to make the jump onto him again. As ever, there's the Rolling Thunder, the counter initiation now coming through from Chicken Fighters as Charlie is going to prevent qojqva from walking uphill thanks to the Stone Gaze. Boxi now running for his life in the river.
First kid is to go into the pit, but Rolling Thunder is their biggest pit ability, so I do feel like Liquid can take this one shot. We'll see what Chicken Fighters tries to do. He did use the Stone Gaze as well, by the way, so those are the two I would say. The Roshan with. They go for a smoke here. Chicken Fighters just trying to get in position. That's an illusion, Charlie. It's fine. Kill the illusion so they go in position. And Charlie has to toss back. This time, they don't have an ultimate. Charlie could be in trouble, but they just don't have enough damage to kill him. In fact, the first person to die here is going to be miCKe. He did take the Aegis and a second life. Can they kill him a second time? He has a Hurricane Bite to get back up to the high ground. He's perfectly fine. And Taiga still looking for Peksu. Always the kill Liquid wants to kill first. And they're going to get Peksu quickly, but maybe an exchange for Taiga, or perhaps an exchange for qojqva. That Yule Scepter's going to keep up for a bit, but qojqva will eventually die. Only get the blade off, and the Cookie even saves Xibbe here. They need a little bit more damage. Avalanche will do the trick, but you lost qojqva. You lost iNSaNiA now. You also lost Boxi earlier. And miCKe could be the last man to die here, as he does get Supreme before he dies. miCKe with a Hurricane Pike. He actually might find the Dusa with the Cookie. Dusa getting close to miCKe. Up close and personal is not going to work out. qojqva comes and helps his ally here. There's no more stuns, but the Yule Scepter will keep the Dusa in place. Era trying to stop the marksmanship, but miCKe will be able to get enough space to get away. Charlie now in trouble. He's out of mana. qojqva needs to chase after him, or perhaps Taiga. Blink Dagger in just 1 second. We have Avalanche toss. They're going to keep Charlie in place, and that should be a kill. Yeah, just to get close to the Drow. You might need to play as a melee hero this team. Talk about the A. There's a BKB. The Ice Blast is going to hit. Rolling Thunder protecting her. In fact, they're going to go for Taiga. This time they really want Taiga. But can they get it? Is Taiga just immortal here? They hail him with the Hurricane. Xibbe actually dies immediately to miCKe. They're still trying to kill Taiga, and they've lost Xibbe. They lost Finally, Taiga dies, but it kicks for 3 already. They're going to continue this fight. Air is a target, but Soge is actually stopping the Lina and also miCKe. They know they're still stronger for the smoke. Chicken Fighters, look, they went into the high ground somewhat safely. I feel like Liquid is well positioned for a pincer. Chicken Fighters still with a counter initiation. They actually got Liquid here. And Taiga blinks in time. Xibbe once again, not getting the rolling thunder he was looking for. Taiga just trying to divert the attention, but this time, Taiga will die a bit sooner. Liquid acknowledging that Taiga didn't last for 13 seconds.
Trouble.
They still want to fight? No, Supream blinked in time there next to the refraction. Taiga, he did fight back for this, but he doesn't actually, he's not going to die a second time as Boxi's covering his initiation for now. They actually forced the Stone Gaze. Not bad for Liquid. They know they can continue. They're pretty free right now as they kill off Peksu. Next target is Charlie, who's quite slow. They toss him back. The cookie's not going to... They got the drought hitting him, and Charlie's going to fall. Immediately, Xibbe needs to get away, but Xibbe's not going to last against the Slaughter either. They do save Supream at the very least, at least for now. Era has been slowed, and this fight likes to get away, but Supream, they know where you are, Supream. This spell is not going to help you. They have enough area damage, avalanche, gust, everything on Supream. That's all 3 quarters dead. Or here, time it so well. The Aegis, unless they actually toss the Deuce back. The Deuce is in trouble. She has no mana. Hit her with the Ice Blast as well. The cookie's not going to help her. They don't care about the Lotus Orb. Charlie's going to die. It even saved Taiga thanks to the Force Dance, and they catch Xibbe. No more Bandolier, no more Deuce, which means no Initiator, no damage, and no big game on TA. How's she going to get in?
Okay, well there's H-Screen replay. Chicken Fighters, if there's a time to fight, it's going to be now. They're on top of the TA, but a huge crush up from Boxi. The cookie though, and the Rolling Thunder. That's going to be a dead drow ranger for 100 seconds. qojqva now in a bad spot, does not have the BKB, has a Yule Scepter, but no chance to use it. As Chicken Fighters, they have to find, what is it, like, the closer it gets to 0, the more damage it does. But like from 0 to 20, you're still pretty darn good to go, so I don't know if that's going to be too much. This Peksu, he's actually going to be found out. And the Toshan is just immediately murdered. miCKe's going to be the one to pick up the Aegis for qojqva. Turns to stone here by Charlie, who pops his BKB, wants this kill into qojqva. In fact, Charlie flickering forward gets the max distance. He's going to be able to pick off the AA. Down goes the Lina now, and back behind the roof, but Xibbe is having a fun time rolling around. miCKe not having such a fun time, especially as Supream right on top of him, disarmed momentarily here by Boxi, allows miCKe to get up a little bit more damage, but without marksmanship procs, he's not doing all that much. Supream now has to be keeping himself away. A good lucky shot out from the Pangolier means that there's not a bash here coming for Supream, but the buyback out from qojqva. The LSA is going to find him stunned up in place and killed off will be Supream. Era is going to be next to go.
Stops whatever progression you can have. That's why I think the smoke is appropriate. Like, don't play too defensive. Don't let the enemy team come back. But Chicken Fighter is well positioned here for the smoke. You can guess where they are. Charlie? Charlie? What? That's Blink Charlie? He wants to become a ward there for a second, but he has a flicker. He has a flicker, so it's fine. In fact, Charlie, he's not fine. They toss him back. Taiga, they hit him with a nullifier. They can't force them any further. Taiga might just die to this. And Taiga's dead. And Liquid, they need to... Oh, shit. What? What just happened to Xibbe? Oh, no. Xibbe, he's gonna be killed between 2 walls. This can't happen. Xibbe, not like this. Not like this, Xibbe. He's actually going to survive. No, the last hit by Drow. Finished him off. miCKe has to get away. He's been slowed by the Scotty. Has the BKB. They hit him with a nullifier. They can't force out to safety. The Mortberg is on top of that. miCKe is going to die. Buying back immediately. qojqva needs to now take over the role of miCKe. Taiga even came back into this fight as well. And they regain the high ground here. qojqva using that Shiva is trying to slow that Era. At least getting a cheeky extra kill on the support, but
they need something.
Slow, but it's fine. Boxi, he actually revealed, Xibbe revealed himself as a Stormcrafter there. So they do. That was a lucky draw by Liquid. They missed the gust there. They want to de-ward first. That's good. Charge's like, guys, I have Rapier. Fight?
All right. Your 5's up 5 seconds.
As well. Okay, so they're all fighting around the Ancients now. This is the big objective to the Ancients provide these tier 5s. Quick, go! So they're in crunch. Okay, Supream missed that hit on Boxi. And they actually have the Avatos. They're gonna bring Supream back. Supream is a kill, possibly. Xibbe trying to go for miCKe, the big ass the BKB, and now Supream is going to die. Xibbe is in the same position. That's gonna be 2 quick kills for Liquid. They protected the Ancients just like they wanted to. This game is not called If there's ever a sign you need it, that there's an item that might be a bit too strong in the tier 3s. Oh no! Oh no! She wishes he wasn't! The Spider Legs didn't do anything to save her there. They even took her Rapier! Dusa. Oh, they're gonna go for Peksu. Peksu coming back in. They don't buy back on Dusa, so it seems like they want to fight back here. But Liquid is retreating. iNSaNiA might not be so lucky. Use the Book of Shadows to retreat. Supream can't hit him, but they kill him with a fallen sky. Beep beep says the Pango as Taiga is gonna be stopped. He doesn't TP thanks to that scatter blast.
Last time Liquid went up to the high ground was about 35 minutes ago. Boxi just gonna sneak on up. Doesn't take the stairs. Supream, okay, gonna try and punish him. Actually gets a bash here off of the Melt Strike, but now Supream could be in some trouble. My goodness, getting to perfection, but Charlie falls going to Xibbe back on down to the low ground. They turn miCKe to stone. Peksu is gonna try and pump in some damage here along with the Dusa as the kisses begin raining down. Taiga unable to get up to the high ground, and Supream will be able to finish him off. They also managed to catch qojqva there. I think now it's going to be 2 more weeks until Liquid go back towards high ground. So they just saw their own shadow of self-determination and start rising up and actually trying to end the game themselves. Peksu, okay.
Oh, they actually cut back.
Near stone, oh, but he's back down to the low ground thanks to the Vendetta, unobstructed pathing. miCKe active. At this stage, I think even the carry players are like, okay guys, I think I've had enough. I don't want to hit creeps anymore, please.
Yeah. This is the way you teach your carry to be more active, but there's a smoke. Chicken fighters, they're done. That's why they're called chicken fighters. They're gonna go up to the high ground. This might be the fight we're looking for this whole time. What a fail! What? Is that gonna be a follow? Yeah, miCKe's dead! They did it! Taiga's also going to fall! Charlie! He actually broke the lull in this game. They fought against Liquid. They take down 3, 2 of which have buyback though.
But is there a sniper in this game? The inventory, more attack range, please. Thank you very much. Another rapier. I'll take that.
Triumph.
Okay, Peksu though, he snuck behind the base. Chicken fighters, they're going for a little bit of wrap up, but they've been scouted out here. The blink back. Oh no, it's a 2-for-1 special, but Xibbe's in with the falling sky. He's gonna stun up 2, and that means Boxi's gonna be perma-stunned to death. Taiga, his BKB duration is running out, and Charlie is actually blinking on forward, preventing anyone from supporting him. Means that Chicken Fighters have blown through Liquid early on, but that's only stage 1 because out come the buybacks. The Hex Machina to get Peksu back. If they just continue to force tap him around, there's going to be another one. The cookie to put him out of position. He's going to get another stun out, but down he will go. He's the 1-for-2 trade. Liquid now, they're looking for more as on the chase they go. He was somehow tankier 30 minutes ago. He's lost 300 HP. Not that big of a deal, of course, but like...
Changing his items. Okay, the sky. That's very big for miCKe. They use the stone grade as well. The Mortimer's gets raining down. Some hit. miCKe actually has to force himself to safety. Uses the BKB as well to save himself from being nullified, but he's been turned to stone. miCKe, you need to run away. He's not dealing any more damage. They actually even have an Abyssal Blade on the Pango just to stop him. miCKe trying to go back to base to hit the Ice Blast just to retreat. And it does seem like Chicken Fighters will not get what they're looking for. In fact, they might even lose Supream here to the Lina. He does die. They have the Light Strike Array, but Supream should be able to get away here. There we go, the blink immediately. Rolling Thunder yet again from Xibbe. Another random Mortimer's kisses, and this time Taiga's the objective. Taiga is still alive. Taiga's gonna live. In fact, the counter initiation from miCKe, he's dealing too much damage. He's bursting Charlie down. They're taking down Supream as well. There's so many rapiers on the floor. Pick him up, divide him among yourselves. Go and fight us so they can give Liquid the tempo of the game. They want to recover it, and the way they recover it is by going outside. However, if Taiga surprises you, they might still be able to turn this around. They're going for the mix first. Charlie is keeping miCKe at bay. miCKe is riding to the high ground yet again. There's too many traps along the way, but miCKe is keeping him safe. But miCKe, he can't get away. They're too stuck to him. They're holding onto his legs, and miCKe's going to die. Buyback immediately though. qojqva is now the second miCKe, but qojqva's been turned to stone, and qojqva's gonna shatter immediately. Taiga, not even a chance for him. Liquid buys back with as many people as they can, and iNSaNiA somehow alive. Boxi will die as well. There's rapiers all over the place, but they don't need him. They have the damage without him. Era is the target now for them as qojqva. He's the rest of the Chicken Fighters at bay. They go for the supports first. They're the easiest targets, but Era will survive. Peksu trying to go into the trees of the Vendetta. He does have the Vendetta unobstructed pathing. The Rapiers so bad.
Yeah, well, why not?
They just found it. There you go. Okay, I think that's the one. That's the one he lost as well earlier, qojqva. That's the one he lost.
Actually, is the one. Oh, okay, he's gotta go double rapier. Why not? Quicksilver's not doing him any favors right now. Why not?
Actually, at this point, Biomax, look at this Hurricane Bite. Yes, iNSaNiA. He's realized. There we go. 3 rapiers. iNSaNiA is gonna be the true sniper. Look, they're gone to. Sure. This is why iNSaNiA was playing carry during ESL 1. He thought it was just a fluke. It was not. Look, now we're gonna see the power of Liquid. Let's see if it happens. There's gonna be a nice blast hitting. Charlie in the middle of the fight. They're positioning chicken fighters, doing well. They don't want to lose the high ground too early. They're forcing it up Drow, and they're gonna murder miCKe. No chance for miCKe. That's a dieback. Chicken fighters not gonna give iNSaNiA a chance to scary. Oh, iNSaNiA dealing so much damage, but he's alone. He's gonna be bursted down. He does take down Charlie, but that's not gonna be enough. What? There's so many rapiers in the same spot. 5 rapiers concentrating within one another. Liquid just lost 3 heroes. However, they did take down the Dusa. But Chicken Fires has Supream. It's the 5 the mid laners with iNSaNiA here helping out. There's 2 rapiers on the Lina.
It's still holdable. It's still holdable though. Unfortunately, okay, Supream, yeah, just quickly away from that. What a counter initiation. On
qojqva.
Go. He does not he's got Satanic though. Now I'm gonna start laying in the damage. Good damage, but not enough here onto Xibbe. He gets plenty of assistance. Supream now in a bit of a tough spot here. If he goes down, he does not have buyback. Dropping 2 more. Here goes iNSaNiA with the damage. He's the carry now. It's not CK. It's the Ancient Apparition. That's what they needed. He's gonna recover the rapiers and continue running at him. Era trying to counter initiate. Gets the stun. But qojqva now in trouble. And Xibbe is right on top of him, but they don't have the damage. iNSaNiA is actually killing them both. He's got the Pangolier, and he's got Era too.
Oh my goodness, iNSaNiA is actually legitimately gonna carry the game. He's doing it. A raffle comes out, and they're gonna finish this. It's iNSaNiA who wins the game for them. Liquid.
Want to go for an earlier win. Pull that on. Era in trouble. They're going to hit him with the root now. A couple of axes thrown on over towards miCKe, but it's not
There's
just
a big point where the that actually we saw in the major. Oh, Boxi, sorry, fighting the bottom lane. Charlie, they're gonna get the stun here. Charlie dies back to time block. He's gonna save himself very far though for Boxi. The splitter blast will
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Charlie was looking for the front of bottom on Boxi, but there was a stupid wisp in the way. iNSaNiA's got level 6. He's positioned right behind, but a beautiful Chrono is just gonna catch him. Kisses on top to secure the kill. Perfectly calculated here. iNSaNiA does not even get a chance to catch the ultimate. Too much physical damage anyway. Taiga.
I mean, Boxi will start this strong, so this should be working. Xibbe, target. He has a centaur already. He is going to stop off. Oh, trying it. It's so difficult. The positioning by Liquid is good. However, Winter's Curse will try reset the fight. However, the Dragon Slate takes down Xibbe before he can respond to it, so he can run away. iNSaNiA wants to kill the help of the Dominator Keep, and he will succeed with the help of the Lina, who actually gets the gold.
Really, they're still going for more actually. Peksu in some trouble, eats the Laguna Blade, gonna heal himself back up. Boxi in a rough spot, but he's got Taiga. Knocked up miCKe now, who was stealing Ancients before. He's got another 80 seconds.
Oh, they saw the ward.
We saw the Primal Roar that's going to be used here. Tornado, there it is. Only going to catch 1, but Boxi already out of position. miCKe out from the Shadow Dance, not finding any kills now. There's going to be a little bit of healing. Chronosphere is going to catch 2. There's Taiga going to try and get the relocate out, but can't in time. As Smart is already a dead fish. iNSaNiA is going to be next to drop.
Kill anyone, even if I have false promise. So all my efforts to survive will be useless because I can't kill him back down. So maybe that's the boost. Maybe he's trying to boost up the IO as well. Warlock is very broken with IO 15. We'll see. qojqva. Wrong position. They hit him with a cold snap. There's a healing to the spell. Tornado will stop him. Ice wall on top of that. Then there's the relocate. They hit him with the Primal Roar right as he got relocated. I think he should be fine with the fountain healing. Yep. But I don't think Taiga will be in the same spot. And he tethered to anything though. Taiga, thank you for saving me.
Tower when Charlie still has Chronosphere and Aegis.
Radiant's bottom
They can play this on Boxi. And you got the spell here. They do have Chrono, but without the oh, okay. You don't have the false promise, that's why you don't need to catch him in the promo. That's true. You did not save him with the healing tether there. Taiga might still be in trouble as well. Mortimer's just coming out. They actually used the Winter's Curse just to try to punish Taiga. Boxi did fight back though. And now it's time for them to re-engage. There's no Chrono. They do get a nice Fortune's End, but miCKe has been stunned. They're trying to finish off Charlie, but the Fate Seed actually saved him for the Laguna Blade damage there. So Charlie's gonna be fine. He's going for qojqva next. They kill Supream, fix the golden break, and now Boxi might actually be forced to die back. That is not what Liquid was expecting to do. Chicken Fighters turned this supposed counter initiation into just more kills for them.
Yeah, man, what did I say? Again, without relocating, without false promise, you're free to just play whatever kind of Faceless Void game you want. And he woke up today and he chose violence, killing Boxi twice. That's the move to make. And guess what? You still don't have anything to stop him getting off your Taiga. All 5 heroes fully healed. Once the Laguna Blade was out, Peksu could just freely throw down the heal on the Supream to keep him alive. And the Slot just knew he had to back off. That's the damage here on the Charlie. Oh, but they force iNSaNiA forward, root him down, hit him with the cookie. Down he goes yet again. We've at least cut the waves here, but the mid lane barracks have gone down. And I mean, all Liquid had to do was just give up a tier 2 tower. They take 1 fight, and look how much they lost. It's so punishing here. Great job by Chicken Fighters to recognize this.
Qualifier is doing a really solid job of maintaining the lead into this game, not letting Liquid really get ahead, which nullifies kind of the Slark pick in general. I like this. I think Qualifier is playing a very solid game, not making mistakes really. And I don't think that's giving Liquid any opportunity to go and engage. Their initiation is decent, but it's much harder to initiate with a Slark than it is with simply a Primal Roar, even if you have to catch the Oracle. And all these execution things we talked about from Chicken Fighters, they're doing them perfectly. They're catching the Oracle in every one of these Chronos, or they're messing up his false spawns beforehand. They're not letting the IO relocate anyone to save him. It's very, very available.
Great. I think you can tell they're quite used to playing with the Faceless Void. There is a lot of counter synergy in this draft with Peksu having Winter's Curse, which could absolutely ruin a Chronosphere or a Cataclysm or both. But for now, the way I see Peksu playing this game, he's very much the healer. He's here to try and save the ulti if they need it in a team fight to turn it around for like a reset, or he's going to try and save his ulti to try and dissuade Liquid from fighting if they use Chronosphere and Liquid respawn fast enough to break the fight before the second Chrono is up. That's their concern, I think, and he's playing excellent with this. Oh, iNSaNiA, he's been found, doesn't have a 4-staff here, going to try and get himself to safety, up onto the high ground. Boxi comes back, within 4 more seconds. Oh, the aggressive Time Walk is not going to get him a bash, and in fact, out comes the Chronosphere. Hits is now raining down, but there's no relocate either. iNSaNiA's going to buy back just to be able to get back Boxi here. Another death on him would be really putting him beyond Maple. Supream actually wanted to go forward. They even 4-staffing him up, Avo. Now, as iNSaNiA is going to find himself in a bit of a difficult position, he's going to keep himself nice and healthy with the fake edict. Up towards high ground, go Chicken Fighters.
Chicken Fighters now between Go and Liquid, wanting to get some counter kills, just to go and fight the same for the physical damage, but they might be able to go to the supports anyway. Oh, I'm alone with the Cataclysm, gonna burst down the Lina, trying their best. The healer's gonna keep qojqva alive. Charlie now fighting against qojqva, nice light strike array. They need a bit more physical damage. That swing back will actually do the trick right as miCKe ends, and they caught the Oracle as well. iNSaNiA is not gonna survive. miCKe trying his best with the Shadow Dance, but he just doesn't have the damage. Winter's Curse even stopped Boxi from trying to flank him, and Boxi is going to fall together with miCKe, who's not capable of getting out. Oh, could be relocate last second. I spoke too soon.
Spoke just a bit too soon, but still a huge win for Chicken Fighters. Boxi kind of getting kited around the fight, wants to keep Peksu out of this fight, like real back for good reason. Unfortunately, he gets kind of kited around the cliff, and the rest of his team just falls right around him. And here's the relocate back as they're going straight for Taiga. Now miCKe is super easy to kill, has no Shadow Dance, got the Dark Pact in a second, but is not going to be able to get it off. All 5 heroes dead. Chicken Fighters still in the base. This time, it only takes a 5th of the duration as game number 1, and Chicken Fighters out for blood will close out game number 2.
If you still average both matches, you get averages.
Super toxic, you know? Like, Liquid, maybe not these players for the brand Liquid, you know, has
What the hell?
Oh! But it's still the oppressive style in the early game, where a Coddle actually is a decent laner. If you're a good Coddle, you can do a lot of damage. Yeah. Just have the stacking. Like it's one of the advantages you have all day. So that's why
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Like not as aggressive as he could in the lane, leaving the enemy carry it alone, and instead just trying to maximize Boxi's farm for a mid-game power split.
A little spooky though, isn't it? Because Charlie's basically going straight for a really heavy farming build. Of course, no Maelstrom, instead just Mask of Madness, which will help him a little bit in these Chronos. But also he's got the power to farm.
Stacking farm the jungle, great hero to get space to hold in general. That's a good Chrono, just at the edge. Nice. Mortimer's Kisses should be a kill on qojqva, and at least should be more here.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Like iNSaNiA dying would be huge.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Just take down the Coddle, don't let him stack any longer, and lose that gold amplifier. Not cold. Yeah, the Chrono here for qojqva. Not so with a blinded light. He's able to outrun this, but he still gets caught. Berserker's Call, there's a lot of mines. It doesn't seem the camp holding the fade. Will take down Charlie. The power of Boxi starting to show, and they even get Supream as well. Beautiful nail. Actually, it's going to be all 3 cores dead for Liquid. The mines, however, finish off for qojqva. But they want more. Liquid is not afraid of the mines. They're going to continue going for Peksu C. Luna farming nearby. There is a TP. Nice call from Boxi yet again. qojqva joining in. Mortimer's Kiss is though to defend, and Boxi, in a pickle. He's taking a lot of magical damage. In comes Taiga, stops those kisses from coming out. Xibbe is already dead. Charlie has the Chrono. He's been stunned. Charlie, at this point, is not going to be. Is only
the issue with not going Maelstrom on Charlie. Using those MOM them is great for the ult with that thought dive in the mid lane tower. This is going to be a second kill here onto Xibbe, as it's going to be Illuminate to clean him up. Charlie still has Chrono, but the blinding light is going to give him a big old miss rate. Now even the solar debuff to try and slow his chase even more. And Boxi attempting to escape, will get off the call. A couple of spins here, but it's going to be Era blowing through all that bonus armor there with the blast off.
It's not impossible. Oh, why is miCKe here? I guess he wants to fight this, but Max is dead. They know they can kill him. The RP is ready. Needs all their damage possible. Mortimer's Kisses plus blast up. Yeah, miCKe's going to die. Now the Winter's Curse might set up for the kill on iNSaNiA. In fact, he even catches Boxi here. And with Winter Blast and the Berserker's Call, here comes Qualifier with the magical damage. And there's also help from the Ghost to stun him. Xibbe's been saved by the Golden Embrace, but not for long. He's gonna die to the Golden Blade. Liquid, they managed to actually re-engage, but now they're chasing after a team with techies, always very scary. They do catch the point though. Fought here, got caught by the call. That was surprising by Charlie. Era in a similar position. There's the Battle Hunger. They hit him with Split Earth, and that's going to be yet another jump right now. They took down Taiga though, because he wasn't doing that. I mean, Taiga's kind of a scout. Yeah, they catch Charlie though. This is much more important. I know they can kill him in time. Xibbe actually helps out with the RP. Oh, Chrono, by the way, plus Kisses. This is going to be a triple kill. What a counter initiation by Chicken Fighters. The Scotty usually the turning point for most melee range carries. And now you slow down the Luna. She actually reduced her healing considerably. Oh no, Minefield signed the Roche pit. Now they pinged it. It's like, no, guys. Yep, what do we do? Ping Era. Someone needs to kill Era. Now I'm setting more mines and just play around this. Era will kill Taiga in the process, and he's actually being saved by the Golden Braid. They have a Chrono. They're gonna go in. The target is Boxi first. They need more damage from Boxi, and they will get him eventually. But miCKe just wasted his BKB inside the Chrono. Charlie had to use his own. He's going for a qojqva next. Last Mortimer Kiss slowing him down, but Liquid will win this, if anything, due to the buybacks. Now they have a superiority to go inside this Roche pit. No more ultimates for Chicken Fighters, except for Winter's Curse.
Yeah, Curse is a big one. That's a big one, right? We only have Eclipse to fight him here, and the Axe. Buybacks out though, so we got the numbers advantages. There goes Boxi. He's found Era. Wants to get this dieback here onto the techie. Should get it, but out comes this Curse now. Taiga, he's going to end up dying back just to all the Axe Illusions. No, still alive on a hair of HP. Gets the 4-staff off back. That's going to be the Curse. Not used for
not good against techies himself.
Yep. And a lot of hold that thought, Charlie. Okay, gonna go for the Chrono, but he only touches one. And Boxi, he's still in range for the call. Out it will come. Can Charlie even survive here? Yes, he's got the BKB. He's gonna time walk back up to the high ground. miCKe giving chase, stunning him here from the low ground for a little bit of extra damage, but ultimately he'll be coming.
Charlie's in trouble now with the Aegis. They still have the Golden Embrace. I don't know, they tried to bait out miCKe, but miCKe's just gonna keep on pushing. Charlie just lost the one threatening tool he had really in that Chrono. And to me, it was more surprising that he actually used the Chrono in general rather than how he used it or whoever he thought. He had no follow.
Radiant's top tower is falling.
You had the Kisses, there was no way you're gonna kill the Luna, even if you catch her in the Chrono.
Oh, that was RP!
Oh, that was the Xibbe. I think he was trying to blink in, it must have been catched by Blade, and now he just lost it. And now you lost Supream as well, he just came back, he has to buy back Liquid. They're gonna go and use the Eclipse on top of that. Xibbe's down. Charlie lost his life in the backlands, caught by Boxi yet again. I don't know if there's a chance for Chicken Fighters any longer. It seems like this is gonna be their last game, Richie, as Charlie, unable to do much, jumps over to miCKe, hoping to get this kill. In comes Xibbe as well, squirting back to the base. Okay, but miCKe has the Hurricane Pike, even with the Winter's Curse, that's nothing! They're capable of destroying both Charlie and Xibbe. Charlie will barely live here. That's second life. He needs to survive this. Doesn't really matter. GG is called.